My name is Desmond Warren. I'm one of the graduate assistants within the Office of Education Abroad. I studied abroad in Cuernavaca, Mexico for 3 semesters, so now that makes me qualified to talk to you guys about going abroad. I'm so excited to be able to tell you a bit more about our office and the domestic and international opportunities to take your education further at Missouri State. Sydney Weber, an Education Abroad alumni and student advisor, and myself will alternate slides as we address some common questions about education abroad. Since COVID-19 began, we have had to alter our conversation about education abroad. However, with vaccination efforts underway, we have begun to send students back around the world to popular destinations. As such, we are excited to share opportunities for you to consider. It's never too early to begin planning your international opportunity. So next, Sydney will tell you a bit more about our office.
Thank you, Desmond. Like he said, my name is Sydney Weber. I studied abroad in Switzerland for a whole semester and now act as student advisor for the Office of Education Abroad. Our office's main role is to facilitate high-impact educational opportunities around the world. So how do we do that? We assist you during 3 main stages of the education abroad process. First, we provide support before students even leave. Our office is responsible for advising students pre-departure and helping them with their applications. Don't know where you want to study yet? No problem. Our office will provide you with one-on-one advisement and information about the application process. Second, we are available to students who are currently abroad. Our office helps answer these students' questions and generally make sure that their programs are going well. Finally, our office helps provide support to students upon returning to Missouri State. We facilitate transfer credit and workshops for our returning students. Our workshops are meant to help students to maximize their international educational experiences after returning back to the United States. Now that we've discussed what our office does, I'm going to let Desmond tell you some of the many benefits of education abroad.
Thanks for that, Sydney. We always ask prospective students to think about what they would like to gain from a study abroad experience. Often, students go abroad and come back having realized benefits that they were not initially aware of. The list of benefits are long. Here are 5 key benefits. Number 1, expand your learning. While classroom etiquette varies around the world, and often students find themselves experiencing new ways of approaching their subject of interest, different ways to approach teamwork, and having the opportunity to learn from international peers and instructors that you may not get elsewhere. Number 2, global competency. Exposure to a more international environment aids in understanding how interconnected we all are and gaining an understanding of different cultures around the world. As the world becomes more globalized, companies and graduate schools are looking for individuals who understand the interconnectedness. Number 3, learn another language. The best way to learn another language is to immerse yourself. Note that most classes abroad are taught in English, so you won't have trouble. 4, personal development. Going abroad means you'll constantly take on new opportunities that are both challenging yet highly rewarding. But personal development is something most students note upon their return to Springfield. Number 5, differentiate yourself. Less than 10% of all students go abroad. This is an opportunity to sell your experience to future employers or graduate schools. Studying away can help you long after you return from your overseas program.
One of the most common concerns we hear about education abroad is that of cost. It might be a relief to learn that our opportunities are diverse in pricing. Program prices vary significantly. Some are more expensive than Missouri State, and some cost even less than MSU tuition and cost of living in Springfield. Finances are often the #1 barrier to going abroad, but our office is here to help guide you to whatever option is best for you. Not only this, but many students are surprised to learn that their scholarships and financial aid can travel with them. Any financial aid and scholarships you receive will be able to be applied to an approved education abroad program. On top of this, Missouri State has over $200,000 in scholarships reserved exclusively for education abroad students. Additional scholarship opportunities are available through program providers and external funding. Again, our office is available to connect you to these resources. The majority of our students use financial aid to go abroad. Students are able to meet one-on-one with financial aid to discuss how their award can help them achieve their education abroad goals. Another one of our students' top reasons for not going abroad is that they are afraid that their major will not allow it. I'm going to let Desmond discuss how education abroad offers diverse options for students of every field of study.
At Missouri State, students have the option of over 300 education abroad programs to choose from. You can take Spanish in Madrid, communications in Morocco, or even nursing in Thailand. Our program durations vary from just a few days up to an academic year abroad. Or we even have some outliers, like myself, who did 3 semesters. So even if this is your first time going abroad, there's a program to fit your comfort level. Additionally, there are service learning and internship opportunities abroad. A recent trend has been in international internships where you work for a company in the country of your choosing. This is a great way to diversify your experience and add a unique component to your resume. We recommend the best time to go abroad being between your sophomore and early junior year. At this time, students have additional flexibility in the classes they can take abroad. We also have over 40 MSU faculty-led short-term programs each year where instructors take a group of students abroad to engage in coursework and culture. The topics vary from year to year, but a few highlights have been sport event management in the UK, biology studies of endangered leatherback sea turtles in Costa Rica, and tourism and marketing in Japan. If you have doubts that your major might limit your ability to study away, come talk to us, as we work with hundreds of students each year to make sure their study abroad aspirations can come true.
A lot of people come into our office asking where they can study. The countries listed at the bottom of this slide are just some of the many locations where our students have had international experiences. Typically, we see the highest number of students going to Europe, but we have opportunities all around the world. Our students have studied in over 45 different countries and in all 6 inhabited continents. Even if you don't see a program that goes to a specific country or city that you want, we often work with students one-on-one to create independent programs. We will try to send students wherever they want to go in the world, as long as the State Department and CDC deem it safe. That leads us to the next subject of safety while studying abroad.
Living and traveling in other countries is indeed safe. 2 years ago, over 320,000 U.S. students studied abroad, and before COVID-19, that number was set to increase. Missouri State University places student safety as its highest priority and has a robust process in place to ensure students are informed when living abroad. Students are enrolled in international health insurance. With this, students have access to local resources, hospital information, prescription translations, and so much more. From a quick visit to the clinic to an emergency evacuation, students abroad are covered. STEP is a government program that we ask all students to enroll in order to receive embassy information based on their location. Short and long-term programs have different safety measures. Students on short-term programs will travel with an experienced faculty member abroad. For first-time travelers, it's reassuring knowing that you'll be with an experienced guide. Students on long-term programs will have local resources available based on their program of choice. Through our preferred providers, local staff are based in each study abroad city and are available to assist students within emergency and non-emergency situations. We are happy to discuss with you any questions or concerns that you might have regarding safety abroad, as it is our highest priority.
So you want to study abroad. What now? First, we ask that you define your goals and do some research. What do you want to get out of your international experience? Where do you want to go? Which programs did you find interesting on our website? Next, come meet with the Office of Education Abroad. Then we can discuss your goals, budget, and the logistics of applying. After this, we recommend you go speak to your academic advisor. They can help you maximize your academic experience abroad and help you pick out the best courses to take. Then, apply to your program. Finally, after your application is complete and preparations are made, you are ready to study abroad. I'd like to note that, even if there's a slight possibility that you might be interested in education abroad, mention this to your academic advisor. Before you even register for classes at Missouri State, you can start strategically planning for your time abroad.
I truly thank you for your attention and interest in the Office of Education Abroad. Although the current times have caused us all to put a pause on a lot of what we do, Missouri State University greatly values the opportunity for students to participate in study abroad opportunities as a way to enrich the college experience and also to participate in our public affairs mission, with one of our pillars being cultural competence. Feel free to connect with our office on the following social media platforms. We are available to meet with students and parents alike to discuss opportunities. It's never too early to begin planning your program. We hope to meet with you soon, and go Bears!